Let's go. We on.
What's going on, everybody? You're tuned into the New Artist Hour with Lady T and my co-host, Mr. Mark Five, and we have an amazing guest on with us this evening, Miss Mimi J.K., an amazing recording artist, and I am so excited she's here. What's going on, Mimi?
Hey, hey, how y'all doing?
Hello.
I'm
And she and
fabulous.
look, you know how people want to. One thing. Let me say a couple things real quick. First, anything
Hmm.
we say, we mean it. You know how you get them fake radios. They be like, "Oh, we love
Yeah,
the music." That's not us. Look, I'm gonna tell you
yes,
straight up.
please be honest.
No, we're very honest. We were
Too
behind
honest
the scenes. Yeah, sometimes
and
we were
transparent like a mug.
we were behind the scene before we got on. Well, before you jumped on, and
Hmm.
uh, Lady T was like, "Yo, her music hot," and I was like, "Yeah." I was sitting there listening
Hmm.
to some of the music, so you are doing your thing.
That's
I definitely
dope.
salute you. You know,
You're dope.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
And I'm feeling, the tracks that you sent me. Definitely, I'm
Hmm.
sure they go on rotation. You know,
Hmm.
so that
Thank
we
you.
can promote.
Thank
That's one of the reasons why we started this new artist hour, is
you.
because we feel as though a lot of new artists don't get the love that they should, and then
At
and the
all.
promotion that they should. So she has new artists on her show because she's on Monday through Friday. But what we wanted
Hmm.
to do was do an hour. Sometimes we go over an hour and a half just to make it about
Hmm.
you and your music. So we're not going to throw on
Right.
Jay-Z on break time. We're not going to throw on all these other artists. We're going to play when we take breaks. We listen to your music or music that
Yes.
you like or artists that you like. So that's what this show is
Right.
all about. It's about the artist. It's not about us trying to get likes and nothing like that. This show is specifically made for people to know who you are, what you're about, listen to your craft. Because me being an artist myself and being surrounded around artists, I know how much hard work it takes to go
Hmm.
in the studio to create this wonderful music that artists like yourself put together. So, on
Right.
that note, before I jump in, Lady T, you got something that you want to say before we jump into
I'm just excited to be part of the Mimi JK hour.
it?
Yo, Mark sent me, he said, I got somebody for the hour. I was like, all right, because I'm very skeptical about who gets on my blitz. Everybody grinds, but not everybody is a
Hmm.
true artist. And I'm all about true music, artistry, what you're saying, everything.
Hmm.
So he sent it to me, and I was like, heck yeah. I need pictures. I need everything.
Hmm.
And I've been rocking you out for the last week twice. When my show comes
Thank
on the Blitz,
you.
when the Blitz comes on, I start out
Hmm.
with my girl Mimi and I end it with you. I'm very
Hmm.
excited to have you on. Very, very excited. And I'm excited to
Thank you.
meet
I'm
you.
excited to be. I'm excited to be here.
So,
Yes,
so
yes.
to start it off, tell us a little bit about Mimi. Like, give us some, where it started from. What made you want to get into this crazy music business? Because it's
Mhm.
crazy.
Right. It is crazy. Look, I started writing when I was about 16. I used to be in my room. I used to just write poems at first, and then the poems turned into rhymes. I had FL Studio back in the day. I did not know how to use it. Like when I had the little recorders, so the 4-track recorders, trying to record myself and stuff like that to see how stuff would sound. Um, and then I fell off when I was about maybe 23 or something like that. Came back around 26, fell off again. So 2018, I said, me and my brother sat down and we was like, all right, let's just make a song real fast. And that's when we made the song Where Do I Go? And ever since then, I've been making music back to back, back to back.
Wow.
It's funny
Hmm.
because, and of course, I'm not throwing shade at nobody. So I said to her earlier, I said, send me some of the music that you have. Now, usually I get a song or two,
Hmm.
maybe three. She sent me like one, two, three, four, five, six songs. I was like, oh, she working. She
What? Grinding.
she working. Look,
Grinding.
I'm
look,
like, I don't know which ones to send him, so I'm just gonna send him a few.
yeah,
Yeah, you got to give them a
that's
selection. Let
cool.
them pick out,
Yeah,
let them know. Because you
exactly.
versatile. I love it.
Mhm. Thank
Well,
you.
my buddy Vince said we fall down and get back up because we
Mhm.
got Vince watching on
Definitely.
Facebook. He was one of the artists that was on. So what area you from? Who's some of the people you working with? All that good stuff.
Mhm. I'm from Uptown. Uh, uh,
And
yeah.
Now, for people who
So
don't know what Uptown is, break it
New
down. I know what
York.
Uptown is. Cause look,
Uptown is Uptown. I don't know.
I'm on my way
Listen,
up there later.
look,
I'm like
see,
West Oak Lane
look. That's why I
situation.
said break it
Yeah,
down, cause every city.
yeah.
Of
I'm in
course,
that part of Uptown.
Lady T is from New York. So when you say Uptown, you heard her say
Oh yeah.
She's talking about Philly part of
Everybody got an
Uptown.
Uptown.
I'm devastated. I'm devastated. Did you
Hey,
see my
look,
whole excitement? Like I'm heading up
listen.
there and
Uptown is
everything. All right.
Uptown.
You like, look, she like, oh, and I'm like, all right, wait a minute. Now I know Lady T from New York. And then I was like, Uptown, okay. She think you talking about New York Uptown. So
I
Uh-huh.
do.
break down what Uptown. I know what you was talking about.
Uh-huh. Philly all day.
So far as some of the artists who inspired you from the music business, I'm not just gonna say Philly, but you can
From
name
the
some
music,
Philly artists.
okay, from the music business, I would say I always love Janet. Like
Mm,
if I do any R&B type music, if you listen to it, it's always like sensual type music. Um, for the hip hop, my favorite rapper of all time and never will change is Tupac. He's a
mm,
Yes.
lyricist, he's a poet, so I'm
All
always gonna
day.
love him. He's an inspiration to me. Period. I like Jay Z, Beans. Uh, I like a lot of the old rappers. Like I
Of
don't
course.
like I'm not gonna say nothing against the new rappers, but the old rappers is just like that's my era right there. So
That's
now
where
it's
it's
like they
at.
talking a whole bunch of nothing. So I'm still stuck in between.
So where do you see yourself going? Where are you headed to
Mm,
right now?
well, um, music always been a part of me. So I'm hoping it gets heard for one, because it's hard for independent artists to get heard. Period. Um, so it's like a constant grind every day to get my music heard, spreading it through social media to get people to listen to it. Now I'm on Clubhouse trying to get people to listen to it and things like that. So I just want to get heard. It ain't even about the fame or anything like that. I just want my music to get heard, maybe right for people. At the end of it, I'm not, because I do a lot of stuff. I don't just do music. I'm a photographer. I'm a videographer. So it's like anything entertainment I'm involved in anyway.
smart,
Okay.
smart.
Hmm.
I'm impressed with the singing and rapping. Look,
Yes.
because I actually, believe it or not, when I put the song, I'm like, wait a minute. And then I look back, I'm like, hold up, is this her again? Like, because I was looking for rap. And
Hmm.
then I
See the
started
thing.
to sing. I'm like, smart, multi-talented, And then the
Yeah. See the.
photography and video, of course, is definitely a plus, because
Yeah.
you don't have to depend on people. So, you know,
Exactly.
you get to
So it's like my
visualize.
whole team. We all
Yeah,
learn everything within. Yeah.
absolutely.
Exactly. You
Hmm.
don't have to go out. That's how you supposed to
Right.
do it.
Keep the
So
money in the house.
All day. Especially if
smart.
you writing your own music, you really good money.
Exactly.
You
Right.
really, really good. That's what's up.
Right.
Do you
Thank
do
you.
you write for other people also?
Um, I do. I wrote a couple of verses for my brother's album for a female artist that he had on there. It's usually not rap that I write for people. It's usually R&B.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So now when you write your songs or you write your poetry, are you
Mhm.
hearing the melody as you go? Like what is your writing process? How do you come up with this? Because when I'm listening to it, I'm like, everything is just fire.
Thank you. See, my thing, like with the hip hop songs, I'll sit there and listen to the beat, and whatever comes to me when I'm listening to the beat, it just comes out in a 10. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
sit there and I'll write a 16 probably within the next 15 minutes out of listening to the beat like a couple of times. For the R&B songs, usually with the R&B, it has to be what I'm going through, or if I'm having conversations with friends and stuff like that, if they're telling me their story, sometimes that comes out in the music as well. So I use people's stories to my advantage at the end of
Okay.
it. Hmm.
Okay.
That makes
That's what's
sense.
up.
That's something
For
that we
real.
talked
Hmm.
about before, is that when you writing and you're writing from some type of experience, it's
Hmm.
easier to really feel it. But when you do it
Exactly. It comes out
somebody,
so.
yeah, yeah, definitely. So what do you like better, singing or rapping?
I like rapping better. I don't consider myself a singer. See, me and my brother came up with the term we hard and be artists because we're not really singers, but we like melodies and we like to do different things with our voices, but we're not singers, so we hard and be artists. I said, but it like what comes to me faster and easier is rap. But I
Mm,
love
Okay.
R&B as well, so I will come out with a couple of songs with R&B. Matter of fact, me and Vince is working on an album now.
he
That's
mentioned
what's
that.
up.
Yeah, I remember him
Hmm.
mentioning that when he was on.
Yeah.
That, that's definitely that's definitely that's gonna be nice. I can see that.
Hmm.
Hearing your music and hearing Vince's music, I can definitely feel that.
Yeah.
That's a good combination.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see what you two produce. How is it working with him?
Thank you. Well, he my cousin. He a pain in the butt, but it's great working with him. It's easy to get the music out. Like Take It Slow came out so easy for us, and it wound up being a really really good song.
Hmm.
So after that song, and we seen how that did on Spotify and stuff like that, we was like, all right, well, let's just do an EP. So that's where that stemmed
And that's what's up.
Far as
from.
style is, how do you feel far as your style, far as dress, far as your vibe
Hmm.
and everything? Do you come up with that, or do your team help you, or that's just you?
It's just me. I'm quirky. I'm weird. So whatever I like, I'm gonna buy it. It don't it, whatever. I change my wigs every 2 days. So like it's whatever I like at the moment. And Vince hated sometimes. He's like, "You're not wearing those boots." Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because that's just me. Like I just like to be myself throughout the music, visually, everything.
Go ahead. You got something late? I got a question I want to
Yeah, I do
ask.
actually. All time collab. Who would you want to
Janet
collab with?
Jackson. Janet Jackson. I love her.
Anyone else? It's especially with you rapping. Okay, let me be more
Far as
specific.
a rapper, wait.
Vince said you love me.
I do, I do, I do.
um, this is. Let me see how I can. Far as working as an artist, do you feel as though it's harder for a female to break certain grounds coming out of Philly? Like far as say the Philly artists, do they really show you
Hmm.
love, or is it like, all right, that's you cool? Do you feel as though it's harder to break into that?
It for me it's harder for the simple fact I believe more so in Philly with the rappers and stuff like that. This is a popularity contest. So if people know you like that, they automatically jump on you. But if they don't know who you are, it's like, all right, well, okay, she cool. But if it's somebody else that everybody hype about, they hype about them too. It's weird.
Follow the leader. I'll say it for
Hmm.
you.
Basically, that's what it is. That's what it is.
So with when you said you wear what you want to wear and it's more so you're
Hmm.
just you, do you feel as though
Hmm.
let's jump 5 years from now, platinum album,
Hmm.
videos banging, millions of followers, do you place
Hmm.
yourself as a role model? Like put yourself in that position now, because that's where you headed to.
Hmm.
I always throw positive
Right.
things in the atmosphere.
Of
That's where you
course.
headed to.
Hmm.
So once you're there, do you feel as though on the tip of are you going to have some type of thing to help some of the young ladies empower
Of
themselves?
course. Of course.
Like,
Of
what
course,
would you
because
be
it's
interested in
so.
doing?
Um, I just want young women to know that they can do more than one thing. Like, you can learn as much as you want to learn. Like, I'm never stopping learning. I'm going back to school right now for business management. Like, so the thing, like, you have to get out there and continuously learn and do new things and put yourself out there, especially if it's something that you love to do. Like, just do it. You only get one chance to do it. Like, I want my kids, I have two girls and one boy, but I want my kids to know, basically they see me working hard. Right now they looking like, Dad, you never home. But in the end result, you're gonna see why I'm never home. I'm trying to make a better life for you. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I want, yeah, so I want women to have that same mindset, to get out there and get to what they need to get to make it in this world, period.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Have
What's
Go ahead. Go
what's
ahead.
your biggest hurdle or a suggestion for someone who is trying to be independent like yourself? What's the biggest hurdle that you feel like can be avoided?
The biggest hurdle is procrastination. A lot
Mhm.
of us procrastinate. We'll be like, all right, I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. Keep on saying I'm gonna get it done. Never get it done. So like, I'm older now, so it's like everything that I want to get done, I'm actually getting it done because I'm not playing anymore. There's no room for me to play. But
Okay.
I wish I back in the day I was on the same type time because I think I would be further than what I am now.
Okay. Okay. So then your influence, hopefully, well, what I'm looking and what I'm seeing is that hopefully you'll influence the youth to
Mhm.
see, look, don't procrastinate because before you know it, it'll be here,
Mhm.
right?
Exactly.
That's what's up.
Exactly.
Any live broadcasts, live performances, or anything coming up?
No, I'm gonna try to get some. I'm gonna try to get some done. I need to do more promotion. I have not been doing too much promotion, especially with this album coming out on October the 31st. I have not promoted like I should have. Like, I've done the social media promotions and the stuff like that, but it was never. I never really pushed it. So I
Okay,
gotta get into it like more with pushing the album.
So tell us a little bit about the album.
please.
The album is called A House of Cards. Um, my brother laughed because it took me since 2018. I've been writing since then because I kept on putting music on pause to do photography, then putting music on pause to do videography. So I always got sidetracked. So I'm trying to really, really focus on my music now. The House of Cards is basically all the things that I've been through. Um, it's like a circus with
Mhm.
the ups, the downs, the crazy I can't cuss.
Yes, you
Crazy
can.
people. Oh, I can't.
Look.
I
Oh well,
was
no, you
trying to
can't.
hold it
Look,
this
look,
whole time.
look. It ain't us that you can't, but I know you got a lot of people. I'm sure watching this.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Look, look.
Yeah, so it's like the House of Cards is basically, we got your queens, your kings, your jokers. Like, they
Oh,
all
oh,
laid out. That's your life story. So that's basically
hmm,
what the House of Cards is for me. So I
Well,
tell a
okay.
story in every song.
give you a heads up just in case you forgot. Somebody just said you will be doing a virtual showcase in February or March.
Who is that, Vince? I didn't know. I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me.
He on it, ain't
Oh,
he? Look,
nice.
Vince on
We're announcing news. I love
it.
it.
Look,
She said, thank
I
look,
have
you.
no problem, but thank you for telling me before the show.
Because you know
It's
what
a
it
good
is?
thing
That's
we were
called
doing this.
look, that's called
Mhm.
strong team behind you. That everybody needs that strong team. You know, because
Right.
you can't with life going on, this going on, this last year and everything, it's hard to keep track,
Yes.
trust me, of everything.
Mhm.
So when you got a
Right.
strong team behind you, because Vince brought y'all up, his team behind him that pushed him and motivate him when he was on.
Mhm.
So now he's playing the background part, making sure that he say we
No, no,
action,
no.
make sure y'all
Virtual,
good.
virtual performance. Get
He
it
said, now
right.
you
I'm
know.
with it.
He said, now you know.
I'm ready, cuz.
Uh, he said we will confirm the dates, and then I'm sure
Hmm.
Vince will let us know so we can promote it.
Yes,
Right.
because we will. I will all day. I am
Absolutely.
so team Mimi. Vince knows I love me some of him. So
Hmm.
Yeah, it's about working together and teamwork. You
Yeah,
know,
seriously,
definitely.
yeah,
You
and that's
gotta have
one
a strong
thing.
team behind you.
Definitely
that's
have
all. And you also, but you also have to have real support. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying? I
keyword real
understand that
support.
things,
Yes.
life can take you here, there, crazy. Ask any of my friends. I don't call, I don't text, but the moment I see something, I'm on it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You do need support. I understand
Hmm.
life, and just because I'm not right there, right then, you're always in my heart. You're always on my focus. So
Right.
make sure I get the same. You know what I mean? Because real
Hmm.
support is very rare.
It is. Definitely is.
So you brought some other things up. Photography.
Hmm.
Tell us a little
Yes.
bit about your photography, as far as some of
Well,
the things
I
you've done.
I've started doing photography when what was it, 2016. My brother actually was my first. Matter of fact, no, he wasn't. My cousin's maternity shoot was my first professional shoot. Then after that, I went on to do weddings. I did proms, events, people's personal photo shoots and things like that. So I like to do a lot of events. Like Halloween is one of my favorite times to take pictures because you get to be different, unique. So I always try to do a Halloween shoot every year. This year, the Halloween shoot actually was my video shoot for House of Cards. Um,
Nice.
a couple of years before that, we did this crazy shoot where the makeup artist, her name is Serenity. She did a whole bunch of crazy faces for me so I could take the pictures. Um, I also did a shoot, and it's called The Skin You're In. I'm trying to do that every year. It's basically a shoot letting everyone know to love yourself, whoever you are, whatever you are. Always remember to love yourself in the end. So I'll take a few pictures in the video, have them speak on what used to bother them as a youngster, and then as they grew up, how did they overcome that? So I like to do that. I'm trying to do that every year.
That's a great thing.
Hmm.
Cool. And what
What
about
made that
videography?
happen? What made that specific shoot come into play? Because that's deep.
I be sitting there thinking, like, I sit and think of different things to do that would be positive. Um, So I thought that would be a positive thing because I see a lot of people are fighting depression, this, that, and the
Yes.
other. So to see someone else that's going through maybe the same thing that you may be going through that overcame it, maybe it'll help you in some type of
That is awesome. How could they check out? How could people check out your work?
way. My photography page is Mimi JK Productions on Instagram.
Okay, okay, okay. I saw
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
So now, what arena? Because I asked Marks this same question because I'm just trying. I want somebody who has like a dream event
Hmm.
venue. Like, where's your
Hmm.
dream to perform and just get it in? What would get you so amped? Like, I have arrived. This is
Hmm.
it.
The Staples Center. I want to go
Uh,
to the Staples Center. I would love to go to the Staples Center to perform. I would love it.
I could see that happening. That is
Hmm.
what's up. We gotta get. We
Hmm.
gotta work to make that happen. Come on,
Yes.
everybody, get them spins. Them spins gets that happening. Everybody download
Exactly.
Mimi. Everybody.
Question: who shoots your
Hmm.
videos? Do you? How do you? What's the process of your video? Since you shoot, I'm just
Hmm.
curious because
Who shoots me?
yeah, who shoots you?
Vincent actually shot my last video, The House of Cards. My brother shot the video before that, and then I have someone on our team. His name is Bao Paul. He shot my videos a few times, but with the videos with Vince and my brother, I edit the videos. So I try to be involved in some type of way with the production of it.
Do you direct it or you let them direct it?
Um,
Or you co-direct?
I direct most of them. Some of like the rap videos. It's not really it's just come out and do something.
Right.
The R&B ones are more thought out. So if it's me and Vince together, we'll sit there and think of something that we should do in the video to make it come together.
Right.
Um, but it's a collective decision at the end.
Cool. That's
That's what's up.
yeah,
For real.
definitely. That's I
Mhm.
asked because it's funny because when I shot my last video, it was funny having somebody else shoot,
It
and I mean
is because
it's
you be
like
looking at every little thing.
yeah, yeah. I think when you shoot videos and somebody else shoots you, we become a pain in the butt a little
Yup.
because we
Like, oh
know
no,
certain
we got
angles, you know?
exactly. You be like, oh, you got to shoot that again. Mm-mm,
Yeah.
that's not my good side. Then it's not.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
As far as performances, what have you done any performances in the past before all this
I've
crazy
done
stuff?
no, I've done a few with Vince. He's the one that always tries to get out there and do performances. I just make the music.
Right, right.
But now that we're pushing it more, I actually do want to get out there and actually get on stage and perform.
Cool. So because I want to play a couple of your songs in a minute.
Mhm.
So let me see. When you look at the artists nowadays, right?
Mhm.
Do you feel as though you fit in that, or do you feel as though you're making your own lane?
I feel as though I'm making my own lane. I don't think I sound like anybody that's out right now. Um,
I agree.
I don't try. You do?
I agree. You don't sound like nobody else
Oh,
out
okay.
there. I agree. You are doing your own
So
lane. That's what made me
yeah, so
ask you
I
that
try
question.
to. Yeah, so I try to do. I don't go with trends that much, which some people would go against. Be like, okay, you need to go with the trend. This is the wave right now. But I hear what I hear when I listen to music, so I have to write what I feel. So that's what I do.
Respect. Definitely
For
for that.
real.
Definitely.
So
Hmm.
what I want to know is, do you intend on staying independent? So let's say Sony or whatever comes with some huge deal. Would you take it, or would you still rock out?
I want to stay independent for the simple fact I want to own all my stuff. I don't want nothing to be hung over my head or nothing like that. I want to just own all my stuff. If you want to do a distribution deal, we can do that. But other than that,
There you go. And I
no.
think, like, when you go to those type of people or those type of companies, you lose a little bit of yourself because they're
Yeah,
dictating your that dictation takes away from the purity of your music. So
exactly.
kudos to you. I'm
Hmm.
staying on your team.
You know
You
what's
gotta
funny is that I don't think that you would be comfortable or happy with a company signing anyway.
No.
Because listening to your conversation since we've been on, you're very independent, already know where you want to go. So I
Hmm.
think it would be a battle anyway, because these companies try to control you and want you to do this and that. And
Yeah,
what people
that
don't
that wouldn't
realize
work.
at all, what people don't realize is when you sign to someone that wants to control you, it takes away from your craft because
Yeah,
now
but
Exactly.
the
yeah,
dollar signs give them goggles sometimes.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true.
That's true. I mean, everybody's situation is different, but when
Hmm.
you're an artist that have the love for this this craft, and somebody comes and try to point you this way, and you already have the passion for what you do, it it
Right.
it tanks it a little bit, you know.
Because I think
It
I think it's a difference between a love for the craft and a love for the money. Because a
Mhm.
lot of people get into it, they know they're talented, but they just doing it solely just for money. They're not doing it because they're just gifted.
and in love with music.
Mhm.
Like, I
Mhm.
don't see how you cannot be in love with music. So when I hear people like New Edition and all these groups back in the days had no money,
Mhm.
112 had no money. How? Like,
Right.
it's
Mhm.
what? That
Them
y'all,
deals.
how you hustle someone to that magnitude that even to
Because
this
they
day
wasn't,
they talking about they're broke. You shouldn't be
hmm
broke. You know
right.
what
They
I
wasn't looking
mean?
at that fine print at
You're
the end of it.
the goggles. I'm telling you, the money
Hmm
goggles. Yeah, all right. They're gonna give you a bonus. Yes, they're gonna make
Yeah,
you drool for that bonus. But what about
exactly.
after that bonus? You understand?
hmm The
Didn't the
thing is with,
Temptations of somebody just get cars? They got mad cars.
yeah,
What, I can't feed my
right.
family with a car.
Exactly. The thing is, and the thing is with some artists is they don't think about the things that they got to pay back. Those wigs that you got, sis, you got to pay that back. That's not free. Them clothes that you buying, that's not free. All of that stuff is not paid for until the end of it. Like they're not thinking about that. They're not thinking that's a part of the budget, and it is.
And it be extreme stuff that's not really necessary for
Right.
a video or to sell their music. So you just
Exactly.
paying to get them rich versus you keeping all your hard earned. I am so
Mhm.
for everybody being independent.
Yep. The
So
way to go.
we said video, we said photography. What was the other one that you're doing?
Oh, I'm part owner or CEO of Now or Never Entertainment with my brother Matic D. Mobley, Val Paul, and Samuel Ramey. I about to say his name wrong. I'm sorry. We're partners in that. We put a pause on it when this pandemic started. So hopefully this year we can dig back in and try to do what we plan to do with it.
Well, what is it?
It's an entertainment company. We are looking for artists, and we're doing the videography and the photography out of it as well. So we just have to get it together this year.
Okay.
So that's decent that you're in school for business management because that
Mhm.
intertwines with everything that you're doing
Exactly.
far as
Yep.
far as the business and stuff like that. Now,
Mhm.
let's say, is the company going to manage artists also, or that's something that y'all not thinking about?
We're trying to take it step by step. So we'll see where that. I don't have no problem with it. So we'll see how that ends up in the end. But right now, it's like okay, we gotta get together and actually have a meeting and talk about things such as artists and what we actually want to do this year because last year was shit.
Exactly.
Sorry. So
Look, look,
it was, and it stopped a lot of business. And I'm ready to go now. I'm ready to go. Like so, whenever y'all ready, let's go, y'all.
so let me ask you, I'll let you pick what song you want me to put on for our radio
um,
listeners and for everybody that's watching. This is Sadior Radio. If you jumped on here late and you want to see this interview and this show from the beginning, you can go on YouTube a little bit after the show, search Sadior Radio, or you can listen to it on our podcast, Sadior Radio Podcast. So give me a song. Which one you want? Which one? Let's see. Rain,
we
sky.
can do. Let me think. Maybe freestyle. Oh, you like rain? Did I didn't see you freestyle. I
Nope, you
forgot.
didn't. I was gonna say,
Um,
look, I was
Oh,
like,
what's
did I
yeah,
what's
not
that?
download it?
I didn't send you that. We can
House
do
party,
rain.
rain, rain.
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna put on rain. So for our, well, we're gonna try this. I'll just play a little bit of it. So that way,
They can go buy it.
yeah, I don't play the whole song.
Mhm.
So y'all people that's cheap, go stream it. Give her a stream. Stop playing. Look,
Views count.
what's up to everybody that's watching on Facebook? I see y'all comments. Clear is too loud.
It's clear.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's clear.
Think about love, yeah. Been thinking about love. Can't get enough. No. It's something about you. Not sure what it is. I know what to do. Take control of you. Like a freak with you. One more drink or two, what you think? Can't function a thing. Let's get to your crib. Let's see what it is. Oh boy, I see you. I wanna come through and do what I do. Doing things to you that your girl won't
Let's
do.
go.
Kissing your tattoos. You're my baby boo. I can't wait to get you alone. Gonna do some things to make you fun.
I see,
All of
I
them.
see, I see. I'm gonna start lowering it on here, but I'm gonna let it play on the radio. Cause I see Zoom start freezing. All right, I got you, Facebook and all y'all.
Okay.
Look, look, they started messing with me. I look, y'all froze. I'm like, all right, hold up. Look. So tell them again why this is playing on the radio.
Mhm.
I'll listen to the rest of it. Go to Sadior Radio, download the free app. Y'all can listen to the rest of it. I'll play it all on the radio. But they listen to it
Exactly.
on the radio and we're on Facebook. Um, Tell them where they can go to check all the songs out, where they can find
Okay.
you, where they can see some of them videos and all that good stuff. And then I
Okay.
just like should all the videos.
All my music is located on all streaming platforms. So Google Play, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Tidal, Pandora, iHeartRadio, so on and so forth. Um, the videos you can go find them on YouTube. Just type in Mimi JK Productions, and the videos will be right there. Videos that I done of other people and videos of myself.
Nice.
I have a request.
Hmm.
Right?
Ooh.
Can I well me, I'll say I will. I'm gonna call
Hmm.
you an artist because I can't see me not saying it. You're not a singer and a rapper, even though you say you're a rapper. I mean, the singing sounds good, so I'm gonna say she's an artist. That way, it gives you everything under that title. Because
Exactly.
I don't want to shortchange you and
Thank
say, "Oh
you.
yeah, she rap," when the
Hmm.
singing sounds nice also. So, you know,
Thank you.
that's just my opinion on it. As far as that, because I was just listening to it, I'm like, oh,
I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
yeah, right.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, it
That's
sounds good,
right.
and to all
Mhm.
our viewers and the people that's watching live on Facebook and the people that's listening on the radio and the YouTube viewers, we have to start supporting our artists, our poets, our
Mhm.
writers, our directors, photographers, because it's so much talent out here, right? But we need that support because the big companies are not supporting enough to the point that people can make noise and do things. So we
Mhm.
have to, I
Exactly.
mean, and
Right.
people, unsigned artists is making, I well, I'm me, so I say unsigned artists making better music than both that's out here now.
I'm
It's
telling
the
Real
you,
truth.
talk.
It's the
but
truth.
it's not
It's the
noticed.
truth.
It's not noticed because it only has 500 views. But then you got foolishness with 5 million views, and then they get all.
Exactly.
I mean, it. We have to support, share
Absolutely.
Mhm.
everything,
Yeah.
share,
It
like,
that's the
share,
key
share,
thing to do. Share, share. That's all you gotta do
and
is
tell your
share.
friends
It
to
only takes
share.
2
Look,
seconds to share. Yes.
And it's not costing nothing.
you don't even gotta write
Nothing.
nothing.
A
I share
dime.
the mess out of stuff. I don't write nothing, but I'll share it. Tell your
Mhm.
friends to share it once they get it. Share it with their people. Share. Let's get
Mhm.
Mimi worldwide. Mr. Mark 5 is never ever. These are amazing songs, and
Mhm.
And see, this is one
Exactly.
thing that I try to tell people that if a lot of us independent artists and poets and not just artists but poets, all the people that's in that, that category was to support
Mhm.
each other and not try to hate on each other, we can make our own movement alone.
True.
Because it's
True.
more of us than it is them when it comes to people
Mhm.
that have the money. If you listen to the radio, I'm at work and I probably hear, and again, I'm not knocking any artists, but
Mhm.
I probably hear Chris Brown's song 30 times within an 8 hour on the same station,
Yep.
30 times. And it's like, yo, that's
You
one of
could
the
have put
reasons why.
somebody else there.
Exactly.
There's
That's one of
enough
the reasons
artists out
why
here to fill all those slots.
I
It's
started
enough.
Sadior Radio is to basically change it up and have control to be able to play other artists. And
Mhm.
it's sad that, and I know, you have the whole person that's in charge that give you the paper and you got to play those songs. Well, we need to replace them because it's not fair to other artists in the business now, since you can't sell records and stuff because nobody's really buying records, nobody's
Right.
buying tapes. So now it's
Mhm.
really up to the social media and the radio stations for artists to
Exactly.
be able to make their moves. You
But
know?
it's
Mhm.
not fair to the listeners either, though.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
are
My bad.
Yeah.
craving good music, but we
Yeah,
get blah 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 or this wet. I'm not gonna get too deep, but we're just not getting
No good
music
music.
that we're craving to hear.
what you
I
say?
Right.
won't.
Blah 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 blah
I'll
blah.
pause that.
You said we get blah 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 blah. But at
What was
least,
lifestyle?
at least when
What was
Heavy D did
what?
it, we understood what he was talking about, right?
Right.
When
You
he
Right.
said
understand what I'm
D
saying?
D.
Mhm.
But he was still enunciating his little D. I
Yeah,
don't know what half these people. I gotta slow it down and like what? And then when you slow it down, they ain't said nothing.
Right. At
Nada.
all.
Just
You be
sound
like,
effects.
okay, yeah.
I can get a
You
mic
sing the ad
and
libs
do
more
some
than you sing
sound
the song.
effects. I can do that and get paid.
that's
Mhm.
But you
true.
have talent. You have people spitting. Jimmy Dennis. We have so many people spitting, and they're spitting amazing music. You understand?
Mhm.
But it's falling on deaf ears, and all because I don't wear Gucci, or because I'm not showing everything, or it's
Yeah.
foolishness. It's foolishness.
Mhm.
It's,
Definitely.
But
yeah.
a man like Mark, Sador Radio, we here to get it, we
Mhm.
here to get it popping. Well, I am. You don't even know. They're gonna be tired of Mimi. Can she stop playing her song? I promise you. Watch.
But no, and
Watch.
she, and I'm not gonna lie, she just ain't saying that to you because she actually really do,
Mhm.
really do. It's
Mhm.
Every day.
yeah,
That's
Every
dope.
day I'm on, it will be heard.
yeah, and
Mm,
that's what it's all
it's
about.
dope.
It's about supporting these platforms that's feeling the same way we feeling, because it gives us an
Mhm.
outlet for the stuff that we create. That we want the world to
Right.
hear is a platform for everybody to hear. So, what's the
Mhm.
other song you want to hear? What else we got?
You
Take
pick.
take it
You
slow.
pick. Yeah, we can do that. Vent.
But number one,
Um, let's do number one.
number one. All right,
Mhm.
we're gonna do
Then
that.
I got a request.
Go ahead, say your request.
You already know my request. I want to hear her.
Oh, you want? Yeah, she always trying to get us to sing. All right.
And wait, but I really feel like we've created such a strong bond that she wouldn't mind for my
Spitting some
birthday because I'm
bars.
a birthday princess.
See, that's the only thing about. Wait a minute, before I even play the song. Oh, it is your birthday song. Yeah, but one thing I like
My
about
birthday.
rappers, singer, artists is that
Mhm.
they put us on the spot. We gotta blow, and you gotta hit notes.
Right.
Rappers could be like, you know what? I ain't even gonna sing tonight. I'm gonna just spit something real quick. It's like you can switch
Yep.
it up. So look.
I'll
I can't
take
go
what I
back to
can
rapping. They're
get.
gonna laugh at me.
She could spit. She could harmonize. She can belittle it because I like the tone of her voice. It'll still sound better than a lot of the other bull.
I'm gonna play number one. What
Okay,
made you?
okay.
No, wait a minute. Before we even do that, we didn't ask. Where did Rain come from?
Rain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, actually, my partner was on the song first before I put the other guy on there. We were sitting in the studio and we was like, put on. My brother was like, I'm gonna put on a beat and we just gonna write. So he put on the beat and that's what came out.
Mm.
That's how it went.
So there's no
Mhm.
backstory, or is a backstory?
No
Yeah.
backstory.
No
That's no
backstory.
backstory. We were just sitting in the studio, put on a beat, and I came up with the verse and I went in first, and that's what came out.
All right, so before we even play it, tell us where number one come from.
Wow, that's
Number
awesome.
one was already pre-recorded. The artist already did the hook. So when I was in the studio, I was like, okay, I need a filler. My brother was like, he's always my brother. He was like, I got a song for you. He put it on. I was like, oh, all right, I can write to that. I wrote to it in 15 minutes, recorded it. That was it.
So that means you got a talented brother, basically.
Oh,
Look,
he's very
look,
talented. Yeah.
yeah, that's good because we know Vince is
Mhm.
talented. You got a talented
Yep,
family.
very talented.
Okay, the
Yep.
Jacksons.
Them genetics, them genetics, them
Look,
Mhm.
genes.
the barges. Okay. So
Need
let's
to
play.
check out y'all ancestry. See if y'all not
Mhm.
linked to
Hey,
Beethoven or something.
never know. So this is number one.
Mhm.
We'll play a little bit of it.
Always been a type to get what I want. That's a nigga, girl, can get him, got you looking done. I'm a cowgirl, I'm the biggest out of all these hunts. You can't touch me unless you got it, boy, that's number one. That's number one. That's number one. You can't touch me unless you got it, boy, that's number one. That's number one. That's number one. Always been a type to get what I want. Walking up, looking like I own the place. Face on 10, hands on out of space. Niggas flock to her like her name was Ashley Banks. I ain't wanna brag, nah, I ain't wanna brag. But I'll take your man, yeah, I'll take your man. But I'll give them
But
back
I give
after
him back.
he seen his band. Bitches turn their nose up when they see her. Cause she get what she want and they wanna be her. Now you hitting this check, you trolling this shit.
Trolling and shit.
Running this tag, we walk in the strip. I promise he coming back. You just gotta chill. When he on empty, he be back for real. Always been a type to
Damn.
Now tell them again where they need to go.
Go to Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, uh, iHeartRadio, any streaming platform you can think of. I'm located on there. Just look up Mimi space JK and I'll pop right up. You can even go to Google and just write my name and everything will pop up that I do.
There you
That's
go.
what's up.
Hmm.
There you go. There
So
you
the one, that's
Hmm.
fire.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now,
Now,
don't think I forgot about my request. Don't think that was gonna slip by or
she ain't gonna let that one go.
you didn't dodge that bullet.
Then say happy birthday.
You could tell me
Hey,
no. Thank you. You could tell me no, Mimi, but I'm gonna ask. The worst you could tell
Look,
me is
look.
no.
today I'm going to have to say no because I'm at work still.
That's right.
And them acoustics sound kind of nice too. It probably would sound amazing.
So what?
Amazing.
I
All right,
got you
I'll
next
take
time.
it.
I promise. I got you next time. I promise.
All right, see, don't make me. I'll call you tomorrow. It's not. Don't play. I'm gonna email you a Zoom. She's gonna be like, she is crazy.
So I got a request real quick that I'm gonna play
Mhm.
a little bit
Okay.
of, and that's Tupac. One second.
First, I'll fuck your bitch in the click you flame.
I'm taking names. You claim to be a rapper, but your shit is whack. I hope you didn't pay, get your money back. Niggas be hype as cat.
It's
Running
cat.
around town like they spitting facts.
Spit in
Get
fact.
out the way, yo. Get out the way, yo. Your whole style just got robbed. Off the floor with you phonies and all of your
And
homies.
all of
You
your
ain't got
homies.
shit for me. Your nigga be on me.
Nigga be
Trying
on
to
me.
take me home
Trying
in
to take me
Tatooine.
home in
I
Tatooine.
get so lonely on replay. He like he wanna get freaky. You on this jack like me, they made it. Then y'all tell me who won. When y'all see me, y'all run. What you gonna say?
That is hot.
You want to hear
I
I'm
something?
didn't
saying,
You
hear
want to
that
hear
one
something that's real
before.
funny? Oh, let me bring this back on later. Now, you want to hear something that's funny? I just started messing with this virtual DJ,
uh
and I'm gonna get Tupac joint out and get that out, and I'm having some fun.
huh.
Look, because
I
as
did
I
not
was
hear
playing, I'm
that.
like,
That one is
oh,
hot.
yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. There was a quick jab. I
Hey.
caught it. I caught the quick jab.
Mhm.
What was that? A minute and nine. look, let me make this point, let y'all know for real. That don't think that I'm, I just sing. Let me hit you with the. I get it. I get it.
When
Look, yeah, right.
You better duck and move. She
What else
coming
you
from
got for us? I know
every
you at work.
angle.
Usually we try to keep people. We be holding people on this joint like 8:30, but I know you at work, so I ain't gonna keep you. But before we go, before we start wrapping up, anything at all that you want to tell the people that's watching on YouTube, listening on the radio, listening to the podcast, or that's watching right now on Facebook? Anything that you want them to know about you, or you want to put out there?
Yeah, I do this from the muscle. So do me a favor. Go on any streaming platform and go ahead and download or stream Mimi JK, The House of Cards. It is also a few singles that's on there as well that you can listen to. I appreciate you in a bit.
Lady T, you got
Nice.
something?
I'm a fan. I'm sold. She blew me all the way away. You already know I'm blown away. After that Tupac song, yo, that joint is hot. I didn't hear that before. So that was new to my ears. I gotta get that up on the show. Very good.
Thank you.
And I definitely want to thank Vince and everybody that's been watching, that's been sharing, and let's see who we got. We got a lot of people. Glenn, we got Taser, which is my daughter from Atlanta. We got
Hmm.
who else? Redman from Chester. We got if I miss you, oh, we got Miss James from, I ain't gonna say Jamaica, but she's close out there near Jamaica. She's from
Hmm.
the islands. I know she's watching, always supporting. I appreciate that. And everybody else that had jumped on here that was listening on the radio that's going to watch again. If you
Thank
missed the
you.
show, go to YouTube, search Sadior Radio. That's Sadior Radio, and you can watch this show from the beginning to the end. If you're driving and you just want to listen to it, or you just got to go to wherever you want to listen to your podcast, search Sadior Radio, and you can play it and listen to the broadcast. Again, happy birthday,
Yes.
lady. I
Happy
appreciate you.
birthday.
I hope you enjoyed the
Birthday
rest of this
princess.
evening. I see you with your crown. Look, she put the little, what is it called? Not crown, but it's the
It's
Tiara.
a
tiara.
tiara.
Yeah, the
It's
tiara.
a
Look,
tiara.
it's been a while with the tiaras and stuff. I see you with your tiara and everything on. And again, I appreciate you for coming on, being a guest. You're always welcome. And I'm not just saying this. Anything that you drop that you want to
Yes.
promote, all
Thank
you have to do is
you.
reach out to us. You have a home with us.
Yes.
you know, your cousins all through my film series, so
All
I'm gonna see
day.
him
Hmm.
constantly when we start shooting because I know he acts and he's in our film series. And of course,
All
when we do
Hmm.
day.
the soundtrack, I'm inviting everybody to come on to jump on the soundtrack. And even if you want to do a cameo or
Hmm.
walk through or whatever, we definitely it's an open
Hmm.
invitation. Because we have over 150 spots
Okay.
as far as
Cool.
this 10 episode series. So I'm definitely looking to network with people, even with the clothing line and
Hmm.
different things that you do. We're always looking to network with different individuals. I'm not one of those
Hmm.
closed people that all right. I'm open to
Yes.
network. If you're serious about your craft and you love what you do, I'm with it. Out of all the radio hosts
Hmm.
that's on the radio station, they bring me
Oh,
stuff and
he's
they're like,
freezing.
I think we should do this. I'm like, all right. Look, it's never real,
Hmm.
and I say no because the simple fact I don't feel as though I should. You never
Very
know.
Hmm.
rarely.
You know. So again, I appreciate you for coming
Yeah,
What
on.
could
exactly.
happen? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I definitely
Hmm.
appreciate you for coming on.
Yes.
I look
Thank you for
forward.
having me. Thank
Yeah,
both of you.
I
Thank
look forward
you.
to more music,
Hmm.
and I'm definitely going to throw some of this stuff in a rotation and promote it. I'm sure Lady T going to do that also. All right. You have a
Oh, you
great
don't
night.
even know the half.
Well,
Thank you.
Yes.
You guys
Don't
have a
work
good
too
night
hard.
too.
yeah, everybody have a
I
great
won't.
night. I appreciate y'all and be safe and wear that mask.
All right.
We out.